Dear all, welcome to my channel Biology Notes. Today I will discuss about one of the important endocrine gland, the parathyroid gland. Contents of the video include general overview on parathyroid glands, detailed structure and histology, and functions of parathyroid glands. General overview. The parathyroid glands are small endocrine glands. The parathyroid glands are so called because they lie in close relationship to the thyroid gland. Location. From the figure you can easily see that the parathyroid glands are embedded in the posterior surface of each thyroid lobe. Number. Usually there are 4 parathyroid glands present, one superior and one inferior on either side of the thyroid. But sometimes there may be as many as 8 parathyroids. Shape, measurement and weight. The glands are ovoid in shape. Each normal parathyroid gland measures about 6 mm long, 3 to 4 mm wide and 1 to 2 mm anteroposteriorly. Healthy parathyroid glands generally weigh about 30 mg in men and 35 mg in women. Total weight about 90 to 140 milligram. In 2% to 10% of individuals, additional parathyroid glands are associated with the thymus. In this diagram, I will discuss about the structure and histology of parathyroid glands. This is a section of parathyroid gland. Structurally, each parathyroid gland is surrounded by a thin connective tissue capsule that separates it from the thyroid. Septa extend from the capsule into the gland to divide it into poorly defined lobules and to separate the densely packed cords of cells. The connective tissue is more evident in the adult with the development of fat cells that increase with age and ultimately constitute as much as 60% to 70% of the glandular mass. The glands receive their blood supply from the inferior thyroid arteries or from anastomosis between the superior and inferior thyroid arteries. Rich networks of fenestrated blood capillaries and lymphatic capillaries surround the parenchyma of the parathyroids. There are two main types of cells that constitute the epithelial cells of the parathyroid gland. These are principal or chief cells and oxyphil or eosinophil cells. The principal or chief cells are much more numerous than oxyphil cells. The cells are small and polygonal, diameter 7 to 10 micrometer. This is a diagram of principal cell. Nucleus is centrally located. The cytoplasm is pale staining, slightly acidophilic. The cytoplasm contains lipofuscin containing vesicles, large accumulations of glycogen and lipid droplets. With the electron microscopy study, the active chief cells are seen to have abundant granular endoplasmic reticulum and well-developed Golgi complexes. Small, dense, membrane-limited vesicles are seen and thought to be the storage form of parathyroid hormone. In the normal parathyroid, the number of inactive cells is greater than that of active cells. These principal cells can replicate when they are chronically stimulated by changes in blood calcium levels. The principal cells are responsible for regulating the synthesis, storage, and secretion of large amount of parathyroid hormone or PTH. These are oxyphil cells. Oxyphil cells constitute a minor portion of the parenchymal cells and are not known to have a secretory role. They are found singly or in clusters. The cells are more rounded, considerably larger than the principal cells, and have acidophilic cytoplasm. This is a single oxyphil cell. Nucleus is smaller and stain more intensely than chip cells. Presence of large numbers of mitochondria in the cytoplasm and are responsible for the strong acidophilia of these cells. No secretory vesicles. Cytoplasmic inclusion bodies consist of occasional lysosomes, lipid droplets, and glycogen distributed among the mitochondria. The functions of oxyphil cells are unknown. Some evidence suggests that oxyphil cells first appear in the parathyroid gland at about 4 to 7 years of age and slightly increase in number after puberty. So this is all about the histological structure of a parathyroid gland. Now the function of parathyroid glands. The principal or chief cells produce parathyroid hormone or PTH. It is a polypeptide containing 84 amino acids. This hormone increases blood calcium level in 3 ways. Number 1, it promotes calcium release from bone. Number 2, it acts on the kidney to stimulate calcium reabsorption by the distal tubule while inhibiting phosphate reabsorption in the proximal tubule. Number 3, it increases formation of hormonally active 1,25 dihydroxycholecalciferol in the kidney, which promotes tubular reabsorption of calcium. So this is all about the histological structure of parathyroid glands. If you have any query, please write in the comment section. Like and share the video. Subscribe the channel and press the bell icon to get notification of new video. Stay with us. Keep watching. Thank you.